Derby. This is the first night of a trilogy. It's going to be spectacular. Look at the audience. They've joined us here tonight. We've got Yvette, we've got Derek, the rest of the team. This is a truly interactive night. We need your help with it. There are just minutes to go. We'll see you at 9 o'clock, only here on Living TV.
We're on our way to a very special place in the centre of Derby. It sits between two stretches of water and directly on top of two cross ley lines. This is going to be the centre of all our activities and investigations over the next 3 nights as we celebrate summer solstice, a time when there's reputedly more paranormal activity than any other time in the year. Also, Derby supposedly has more ghost sightings than any other city in the United Kingdom. This is Derby, and this is Most Haunted Live.
Welcome to Most Haunted Live in our very specially constructed centre of operations right here in the heart of Derby. Now, we'll be beaming live pictures to you for 3 solid hours every single day over the next 3 nights. We also have an audience of Most Haunted Live fans. Some 1,500 of them will join us over the next 3 nights. Now, we're fast approaching the summer solstice, and that's reputedly the time of the year when there's more paranormal activity than any other. And as you've just heard from Yvette there, we've chosen to come to Derby for this special occasion, well, simply because it's the city that boasts more evidence of paranormal activity than any other city in Great Britain. Now, regular viewers to Most Haunted Live will know that we have a very special team of investigators who are sent out from this operations centre live on air to places that are reported to have some sort of paranormal presence. Now, I also know that everyone here is absolutely desperate to meet them. I also know that as I speak, they're arriving outside right now. Let's see if we can see them. There they are. Here they come. So please welcome our very special team of paranormal investigators headed by Yvette Fielding and the incomparable Derek Akora. Now, the team is also made up of Tom on sound, John on camera, we've got Kath on makeup, Sally the floor manager, Carl the producer, and our new paranormal investigator. It's Kieran O'Keefe. Hello. Well, I have to say, it's absolutely fantastic to see both of you. It's very unusual, isn't it, that we meet at the beginning of a show. Now, I also know you've been out investigating. We can't stop you, but you found something quite extraordinary already.
We went on a particular vigil, and I have to say, we've actually caught something that we think is quite extraordinary. And here's a clue, out of this world. So it's something to look forward to. I'm not saying anything more than that.
But we'll see this later on tonight?
Yeah.
You going to tell us more?
No.
Thank you very much for the moment. Now, also, to help us to understand the facts that we already know, and also to evaluate the findings that will emerge from Yvette, from Derek, and the rest of this gorgeous team over the course of the 3-night event, please really welcome our very special panel of historians. It's Richard Felix and Richard Jones.
You are all able to take part in the experience. There are so many ways that you can become an important part of our investigation from your own armchairs, which is why our interactive team are standing by for your calls. So to get it all underway, please welcome our interactive host, the man with his finger on the nation's pulse. It's Mr. Julian Clegg.
hello, and we are looking forward to hearing from you over the next 3 nights. And there are so many ways you can do it. You can text us, you can phone, you can go on the website, you can fax us, and I'll be popping up from time to time to remind you of the numbers and to keep you up to date with your observations as well, and valuable contributions. More of that later, but back to David.
Thank you very much indeed, Julian. Well, it's now time to welcome 2 very special people that will be helping us over these 3 quite extraordinary nights. First is our special guest medium. It's David Wells, and with him, especially for all you sceptics at home and also our sceptics here in the audience, our very own expert sceptic and psychologist, it could only be Matthew Smith. Let me just ask you very, very quickly, Matthew. You often have the brunt of... A lot of people think I'm quite rude to you during the course of these shows. Well, I don't think I am particularly. What are you expecting from the next 3 nights?
Well, as usual, I'm quite sceptical, but I'm full of anticipation. They tell me that Derby is the ghost capital of England, so we're in the right place, so I'm open to be convinced.
Have you experienced anything so far?
I only arrived today, so no kind of paranormal experiences so far, but the night is young.
The night is young, and David Wells, great to see you as well. Tell us what your role will be tonight.
Well, apart from obviously giving Matthew a very hard time, my role, I'm going to do some psychometry with an object and hopefully go out and find some spiritual activity as well.
And you're also going out hunting for river ghosts, aren't you?
I am, so believe.
We look forward to that. Thank you for the moment.
Now, I'm sure that you would all like to know more about our team, okay? These are the lovely people that are behind me. Some of you might recognise them from the series, but here are the stat files. Okay, now first of all we have myself, a complete screamer, absolutely pathetic. Then we have Kath Howe. Now she screams as well, we all know little Kath. Of course we've got the lovely Kieran O'Keefe, he's our brand new paranormal investigator for Most Haunted. We then have Derek Okoro, don't need to say anything about Derek, we all know about Derek. And then we have John Dibley, who is our cameraman. He had a very frightful experience at Belgrave Hall. Then we have Carl, my lovely husband, there he is. He's the stunt man of all of us. And then we've got a new person, Sally Matthews, who's our floor manager, and she is going to be scared to death tonight. Tom O'Carroll, he hears everything. He's our sound man that goes bump in the night. Now, all the stat files are available on our website, because we went through them very, very quickly there. So if you want to peruse at your leisure, then please do look at the website. But we have one important member missing. Now, throughout the course of these 3 nights, we will be inviting one member of the audience to join us on each of the many vigils, okay?
Yes, we certainly will. So let's see who the first lucky person will be. I can tell you it could be any one of you sitting here tonight. So what we're going to do, first of all, I'm going to ask our lighting director, Paul, to set some random lights going, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is ask Paul to stop the lights when we hear the word 0. So let's have all the lights down. Here we are, random lights, okay? Now, audience, it is up to you. What we're going to do is get ready for a countdown from 10 to 0. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And who has that settled on? Where? Lady there, stand up for us. Lady in the pink, and stand up, give her a round of applause. Come here. Come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here. You weren't expecting that, were you?
No.
What's your name?
Lisa.
Lisa, where are you from?
From Dovercourt in Essex.
And are you a big fan of the show?
Yes.
So tell me, what's it like to be up here with Derek and with the rest of the team?
Nervy.
Well, I'll tell you what I want you